Hey Falcetti team! In this video, I'm going to be walking you through how to make some simple text and link updates to the Falcetti Performance Hall WordPress site. I usually like to have the front end open while I'm editing, so I'm going to go up to the admin bar at the top of the page and right-click Edit Page, and then open Link in New Tab, so that it will open my editor in a new tab. So the main portion of the editor is going to be the content preview of everything on the page. On the right-hand side, you can toggle on the settings panel, which will show you all the page details here, the status of the page, when it was published, etc. And then you can also see your block settings. So if you click into any block right here, you can see the settings pull up with the text, background, and typography options. And then on the left-hand side, we can toggle on and off our document overview panel, which has a list of all the blocks on the page. So in order to make a text edit, for instance, to this headline, I can easily just click into the editor and start typing. I can also select the block in the list view, and it will bring me directly to that section. So they've given us some pretty basic text editing options in the floating bar up here. We can change the alignment of the text pretty easily. We can bold the text or italicize it. And we can also link the text here. When you press the link button, you can either start typing in any partial word or phrase, and it will come up with some options that are currently live on the site that you can link to, such as this page right here, Contact Newton Venue. You can just select that and it'll be directly linked. You can also click back into it here and it'll pop up with an edit or a copy button. So I'm going to click the edit link. And you can also just paste in a link directly. Here you get some more options. So you can open in a new tab, which is great for external links. And you'll notice that this link turned red. That's because the default link color on the site is red, but because we have a background, it's not jiving so well. So let's say I want to change the link color here, and I'm going to change it for the whole block. So over here in our block settings panel, you can see text color and background color, but there is no link color. So what we can do here is click the three-dot ellipses next to color and select link. And then we click back into that option and we can choose the desired link color we want. I think gold looks pretty nice there. It makes it very obvious that it's a link. If you want to reset it, you can click the ellipses again and simply uncheck that option. So it actually lets you kind of toggle that on and off. And then lastly, we can remove the link if we'd like by clicking the same button, which is now an unlink button. Over in the typography section of the settings panel, we have preset sizes for the font size. You can also choose a custom size, a different weight. We can choose the ellipses for more options, such as the line height, letter spacing, decoration, such as underline or strike through, and the letter case, which can come in handy. And then to reset all of these to default, you can go back to the ellipses section and you can simply uncheck those or click reset for the size. And that will go back to the default sizing. For this, it was at medium. Something worth pointing out is that every new block starts as a paragraph block. So for instance, if I add a new block after the one I'm currently in, it'll place a new paragraph block below. And then you can just start typing your new text in. And if you'd like to convert it to a headline, you can also do that by clicking the paragraph icon in the floating bar here and you can transform to heading. And then you're given the extra options to switch between the heading levels. So as a reminder, always save your changes to see them reflected on the front end, and try to only have one editing tab of the same page open at a time so that you avoid the risk of overwriting your changes in one tab by saving them on another tab. If you have more questions about simple edits to text and links, let your support team know and we'll be happy to help.